Jingle them bells and frolic. Oh, by gosh, some stolly. Eggnog, gin and tonic make Yuletide gay and jolly. Same procedure every year. I just can't get enough.
Welcome to Vlogmas and hello December. I am officially in Martha May mode. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? So we're kicking off the first video of Vlogmas with my Decorate With Me video. Now, can I just say, I've already filmed this video once the other day when we went to get the tree, and I got loads of footage and I felt really like super productive. I've edited it all and I saved it to one side thinking, oh, I'm like getting really ahead with Vlogmas already. I've only gone and flipping deleted the footage by accident thinking I was super organised, and I shot myself in the foot basically. So I'm having to like redo this video. I did manage to save some footage of the drive to get the tree. And I also had saved some vertical footage for Instagram reels that I'd saved into a reel, like drafts on Instagram. So I've pulled that out and I'll include it somewhere in this video. So we're basically starting from scratch. So the tree is actually up, it's in the lounge because like I said, we've already done it. I'd actually decorated the tree with lights as well for that video, included in that video. And it also included my husband, who doesn't normally like to be on camera, neither does my daughter. So that's why you don't see much of those guys on the vlogs. And yeah, he was included in that, and it just so happens I lost the footage. Or did he delete it? Anyway, we have lots to do and let's just get straight into the video. So I've got some updates in the lounge to show you right now. Okay guys, are we ready? Ta-da! So like I said, the tree's up and I did put the lights on. We filmed it and I lost the footage. So by the way, the tree fell down and the lights are just hanging loose all over the show. So I'm going to titubate the lights a little bit before we decorate the tree. But basically, let's just concentrate. And I don't even know where to start because it's just all happened at once. But how festive? How flipping festive. So where to start? We had our carpet fitted last week sometime, and we've gone for this really light grey, but it's more of a warm grey, more of a greyish, and it tones in really well with the greyish Italian herringbone tile, which we've done throughout, excuse me Ralphie, throughout the whole way, as you can see. I'm just showing you from this angle so you can see the transition. So we went for a mid-range carpet. I will leave the details of the carpet in the description box if you're interested, and the actual colour of this one. It is very plush. We went for a mid-range, so it's not the most expensive, but it wasn't the cheapest either. It did cost more because we went for the thickest, what do you call it underneath? Underlay, is it called? Underlay. Yeah, we went for the thickest underlay as well. So we wanted a really plush feel in the lounge because everywhere else is tiled. So very cosy indeed compared to what we had before. Then I designed this fireplace here. Now it's not finished, so just bear with me. So I'll talk you through it. Obviously, I love the look of a log burner, but I don't want the hassle of an actual fire, even though I love the smell. But everyone's got them round here, so you can smell them from everybody else's houses. So ours is electric. The plug socket is behind it, so you can't see it. I wanted to make the electric fires look as real as possible. So you might remember from last year, we actually bought these fires last Christmas. And we bought these, and these are just plastic flues. You can buy them in all different shapes and sizes, even just like the full tube that goes right up to the ceiling, and it just makes them look real. We pulled out some old Indian stone, which we did the driveways and the garden in, and we've just laid these. They're nice and clean. We've just laid them on top of the carpet, so it is movable. sat the fire on top. We've decorated the fire like you would normally. This is in the colour pewter. We found this at the weekend. It were about 25 quid in B&Q, but it's very, very rustic. It's in between brass and silver. They call it pewter. Pewter. And yeah, it was B&Q, did I say? I will leave that linked as well in the description box down below. And the other side, we popped some decorative logs. I might add a basket and a throw as well when we decorate for Christmas in this video. But until then, I just love the look of these. And this was from Lidl. It's so bloody heavy. Yeah, and I just love the look of it. And it's got this like rope detail on the top, which I think looks really rustic. And then it's got this birch as well from Lidl. And they come in all different shapes and sizes, but they're all the same colour. And I like big statement pieces. Bought this mantle. It's in a natural oak. It is so bloody heavy, but it's got the most gorgeous, rustic detail and character. And we bought this from Etsy. I will leave them linked down below. And we're going to decorate the fireplace. Yeah, we added a mantle, which I think looks absolutely gorgeous. And then I have got my eye on a mirror. They're called mantle mirrors. And they lean, or you can fix them to the wall above the fireplace. And then we can just dress the mantle for Christmas or seasonally. So until then, I've just popped on this piece of artwork because we haven't got the mirror yet. I'm not too sure. I'm still shopping around which mirror to get, so you'll have to stay tuned. Yeah, so originally I was planning to put the fireplace set up in that alcove there, but the tree goes there for Christmas. So after Christmas, when the tree is gone, I might keep the fireplace there, and we're going to build, maybe, we'll see, some bespoke bookshelves like we did in the office in that alcove, so we've got some visual interest down the bottom of there next to the fireplace. I thought that would be really cool. So we bought this rug from Amazon. It did take a while to arrive because it has been imported. I can't remember where from, but it's been imported. Again, I'll link this down in the description box down below. And if you are a regular on my channel, you'll know I love natural fabrics and materials. And this is jute. It's a running theme throughout my house. But for this room, I've gone for this like cream jute. Just make it look lighter and cozier in this room. It's very, very large, and it anchors the sofa. So let me come down this side. So it anchors the furniture in this corner. Now, I am planning ahead, so eventually we will have a corner sofa which comes all the way around here, and we'll finally get rid of our crushed velvet sofas. It's been a long time coming. And then I do have a coffee table in mind. I'll pop it on the screen for you now, which will sit in the middle of the corner sofa. And then I can style that area up really well. And then there'll be no void here like there is at the moment because they're two separate pieces. We've still got artwork hanging around. We always do the artwork last. Also need to change out the mirror, but eventually I might do some gallery wall all the way around the corner, which frames the corner sofa, and then it makes that area there look really, really snuggle corner. And then we'll be getting rid of this ladder bookshelf and pop in a nice big tall, probably an olive tree because I'm absolutely in love with them. And then there, as you walk in, we'll probably have a lamp, or we could do the lamp in that corner sofa and then plant. We'll mess around with it in the end anyway. So this is the TV in front of the window. Now, in the future, in the next house, in the period house in particular, I don't think I want a TV, or I definitely want a smaller one and more concealed. I don't want the TV in the focus of the room. Unfortunately, with the layout of this lounge, there's nowhere to put the TV. Believe us, we've tried it every which way possible, but design-wise, it works best right in front of the window. Now, these curtains I put up quite quickly. They're cheap from the range, and they're like boils with bubbles on them. And obviously, because we've got floor to ceiling windows here in the lounge, I needed 4 panels, so it costs me like double than a normal window. Love the windows and the lighting here, by the way. However, these need changing. We'll be looking for some gorgeous fabric which is going to pull onto the floor. But if you can imagine how that would look framing the TV. Now, that TV is bloody massive. It's not coming up on camera so well, but it's massive, that TV. And as you can see, we've still got all that window around it. So when you've dressed that area with beautiful curtains, it will almost look like a theatre kind of a thing. And then to finish off that area, we will be swapping out the cabinetry there that the TV stood on with a rustic TV unit. The only other things to address in here are the details. I do have these glass chandeliers all the way through the house. We brought these from the other house and I have considered swapping them out, but I do love glass and rustic wood together, so I'm absolutely keeping my chandeliers. The only thing that bothers me is the chrome fitting, so I might have to like do a DIY aged vintage job on that. We've got a chrome what do you call them, rail, curtain rail, so I will be swapping that out to a rustic wood as well. Guys, I pulled all the lights off the tree. We're going to start again, so it feels a little more put together because it just wasn't up to my standards. So I've took all the lights off the tree. We're going to get them to the correct setting, and then we are going to decorate from scratch. Okay guys, that is the lights done. How festive. Oh my god, I wish you could feel a feeling through. Oh Joelle, it's wrong. It started tripping out again. It's like we're at a disco.
And then turn them on so then they start at the same time.
Yeah.
The same settings, so
Do
you know what's what.
Right, try that. Gosh, it's taking so long to get this tree right, isn't it?
It's gotta be perfect.
It's got to be perfect, hasn't it?
Is it on the same?
Yeah, now, but they're twinkling too fast.
Yeah.
She's having to relax under the tree until we get it right. But I think that's all right. Every time we think that they're just twinkling like elegantly like this, the top set starts flashing like we're at a flipping rave. So she's staying under there just to make sure that it's gonna stay like that. Why do they have a million settings on these lights?
I don't know.
Right, okay. I think that's okay, Joelle. Yeah. I picked up these from Amazon, 20 pieces, and they are like floating candles. So they come with these little wire hooks. So like just hangs like that. And they're LED. Each one takes a battery, which I didn't realise. On. There you go. And then they light up like this. They also come with these little clips. So the candle sits inside. Let me see if I can demonstrate. With one hand. Ooh. Basically, the candle sits in there. And then you clip onto whatever you need to clip them onto, and then these give the effect of a floating candle. So I thought this year, instead of just having the naked tree, which I absolutely love, I thought let's put some really elegant floating candles on and see what it looks like. What do you guys think of the candles on the tree? Do we like the floating candles? I'll leave them in the description box down below. And like I said, there's a pack of 20 and it's gone on a 6'3". It's gone on a 6-foot tree. And I think that's just enough because I don't like too much fuss, you guys. I just love the elegant twinkling lights. I absolutely love my real Christmas tree. £35 from the garden centre, so shop around because they were about 60 odd quid in B&Q. So normally I just have a naked tree with the lights and my usual like woodland theme. Everything's natural. And yeah, I just like it like this. Obviously, if I had children, then it'd be a different story. When Joelle was growing up, you had all different kinds of trees, didn't you, Joelle, growing up?
Yeah.
On her first tree was a white tree, her first ever Christmas, and we did it all pink. It was like pink everything. And then we've had candy cane trees and all sorts of trees, haven't we? And now it's time for Mummy to have her own style of tree, and that is what I like. It's a wicker basket tree skirt, which I absolutely love, and it just goes in keeping with the rest of the house. I can't wait to do the gift wrapping, and then they can all go under the tree as well. So I feel like we're done with the tree, guys. Yay! You might be thinking, where's the star, guys?
I am the star.
Okay, we're going down to the basement so that I can show you guys in here. Let there be light. And then there was light. God knows what hubby has pulled out. This is an old, oh, this could work. I do love a star. This tree is so old. It's the Lapland tree. That's kind of what it looks like. You know how much I don't like stickers. So it's going to have to go and bin this tree soon, you know. It's so old. And usually I put this up in the kitchen. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. Shall I do a Christmas tree in my kitchen? Let me know in the comments. And then we've got more things in these boxes that I'm absolutely terrified over in case there's any spiders. There is a spider there. It's down. Ooh! Sorry, there's a little bit of fluff there moving. Is it a bit of fluff or is it a little spider? Not sure. Anyway, Joelle's gonna have to come down and help me with this. Let me. Oh! Ah! Sorry, guys. Oh, spiders. Let's put that down here. Sorry, spiders. For giving you an earthquake. Oh, I forgot about these. How cute. These are my little wine bottle holders, and they're like faux fur. They've got little pom-poms on. We've got Santa hats. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot I had this from last year. How nice is that? And it's a little fir tree. I might style that on the mantelpiece. The most beautiful greigey beigey colours knitted. I can't remember where I got these from, guys. Let me have a think and I'll get back to you. I'm going to have a rummage through these, guys, because I'm not going to take everything upstairs. So I'm going to get out the good bits. Oh, this is like burlap ribbon that I love to use this time of year. So I like to keep that. That's some more linen ribbon that I like to use as well. Yes. I bought this last year. It had, is that a spider? Is that a spider? Vintage decorations. This one's like a little, what do you call them when they open up? Like them eggs. Beautiful. I'm going to bring upstairs everything that I really, really want to use this year, and then we'll go through it and put it all out in situ. Is that a good idea? I think so too. Let's go and get some gloves. I picked these up from Lidl and they were $2.99 each, and they're real Christmas tree branches, and then they just sell them in bunches like this, but £3 for all of that. I think that was really good because last year I had one of these on my front door instead of a wreath. So I'm hoping to put some vintage bells on it. That's going to be one of the projects. I bought 2 of them just in case. Okay, and this is all the evergreen leaves I foraged from the park. So absolutely free. And I've just snipped them off. I just snipped them off in little segments like this. And then we can just build on the fireplace. So let's get you guys set up and then we can do this mantle together. I'm so excited for this because I've never had a fireplace before, so so excited. Okay guys, I think we are done here. So let me talk you through what I've done with the mantle. So I foraged the evergreen leaves, so these were absolutely free. These have been tied together by little pieces of jute string, which I just have in the house anyway. And then I've also fixed it to the wall. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I just tied a load of knots in the end. The string went behind, luckily, and then the knot is keeping it from like falling down. So it just hangs nicely. And then you can add more to it. I might probably add more to it. I don't know yet, but I think it looks effective. Right, just like that. These are my gorgeous knitted. They came in a pack of 2 and they're like the most beautiful colours. I can't even explain these colours, but a neutral person like me's dream colours, really. If they're still available, they'll be linked down below in order of appearance, like I usually do with these videos. Everything featured, if it's available, will be linked down below, or something very similar if I can't get a hold of it, because I like to keep pieces for years. These 4 candles, I definitely know these are still available. These are 4 candles. They have a remote control. They give off the most gorgeous glow without having to worry about candles being lit, and I do love a real candle. However, these, and that's what attracted me to them, they've got a real wax coating, so they look really real. Like, they look quite realistic actually. So until the mirror comes, I'm just happy to have that piece of artwork there. Also, the brass bells that we're going to do, the vintage brass bells, I might hang some of those also on the fireplace, because I think that would look absolutely stunning next to the tree. But yeah, that's everything for the mantle so far. I'm probably going to faff with it some more, no doubt. But I'll show you what I do if I do anything different. Good morning guys, it's the next day. I didn't anticipate how long this video would take me. I was so tired yesterday, I didn't even stop for lunch. So it's day 2 of the Decorate With Me, and today I want to create the vintage bells. So I found some other decorations as well, some bells. They were actually silver bells. And yeah, I'm going to spray paint them, I think, and then create like an aged effect. So this, I've never done this before, guys. It might even go wrong, but we're going to do it anyway and see how well they turn out. I love being creative. I could just get lost for hours in little projects like this. I'm going to fix them to my wreaths and maybe the mantle. So these are the bells I picked up from B&M Bargains. They were about £4 or £5 for 2, and they're quite large. They are plastic, and we're going to take them to pieces. If you missed that vlog, we're going to take them to pieces, and I'm going to DIY them into something that looks a little bit more special, because I'm obsessed with vintage brass bells and they're so expensive. If you guys know of any that are not that expensive, then let us all know in the comments. Share. But until then, I'm going to DIY me some vintage bells because you can do it on the cheap, guys.
Jingle with me, baby. 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 Jingle with me, baby.
I've got some brass gold spray paint. I couldn't think of the name then. I've got some spray paint and I'm going to spray them into this more bit of a vintage bronzy gold.
Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby.
So I'm just reading how long it takes to dry. It says 10 to 15 minutes on the can and to harden fully 24 hours. So they'll be fine to touch, but you'll just have to be delicate with them until 24 hours later. But we can deal with that. So I also found these metal bells downstairs in my old Christmas box. They are silver and glittery, so I'm going to spray them down, you guys, make them look a bit more bronzy and aged, and I think we can use these as well somewhere. So whilst I've got the spray paint out, I'm going to give these a good going over as well.
Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby.
Okay, so while the jingle bells are drying out, I'm going to add a bit more visual styling and interest to underneath the tree.
Sleigh bells are ringing out by the sea, sending a message of love and sympathy. I've been waiting by the
I've just added this gorgeous splay table. It's in a natural oak wood, and this was partly gifted by a company called Still and Bloom. You're probably aware of them on Instagram, and they make the most beautiful bespoke furniture. Can you see the detail? And actually, I need to check them out for coffee table, because if I can get the coffee table in the same tone of wood as this, that would be great. So I've added this scarf. This is the latest find from Primark. It's actually a scarf, but I feel like it goes really well in the house, and I feel like it looks really Christmassy also. As a throw, hanging over the chairs or over your lounge, over your sofa. I've added it here on the display table, and it's cream and it's got this black embroidered letters, still got the tag on it. Guess what, guys, it was only £6, and it's my favourite find from my latest Primark haul. Absolutely love it. R is our family surname, so that's a really, really nice touch, I think, to the Christmas tree area. And then also, I'm actually in love with this. I've given her a dust down, but she reminds me of a supermodel. Wow, she's just incredible. It's the tone for me. She's the really nice tone of wood, and less is more. She did come with a tartan ribbon on, which is lovely, but I don't really go for like colours much, so I've added a burlap ribbon just so that she is in keeping with the rest of, you know, the decor and style in my home, and she just looks absolutely amazing there. Majestic, don't you think? See, for me, less is doing the most, and it makes me feel really festive. So this is what we're looking at, guys. I am just gonna check and see. They seem to be dry. Oh, they seem to be dry. I'm going to leave the insides. Wasn't sure what colour this was going to come out like. But anyway, it's quite bronzy, which I absolutely love. I put too much on that one, but I don't mind that it's looking a bit mottled like that, because that's what aged brass looks like. These little silver bells, oh my gosh, I need to peel them off. They're looking really good. They're more of a pewter colour. Like I said, pewter is like in between silver and bronzy. How nice is my new backdrop? Although I might not film like this all the time, I probably look a little bit weird because, number one, I've got no eye makeup on, so that's not helping. I don't know why, but usually it happens in summer. I've got hay fever and this eye just waters and it gets really sore. Well, it's done that all week, so unless I'm allergic to something, I don't know what's going on anyway. So I've got no eye makeup on. Also, the way we're facing in here, obviously you can see the windows behind me, so we are backlit, which is not great. You want to be facing the window, really. So I should have had my Christmas tree down that area. But regardless, guys, I'm feeling so flipping festive. Oh my God. I really hope you enjoyed this little decorate with me video. As you can see, I like to keep everything as natural as possible and celebrate the season as well as the reason for the season, which is Jesus's birthday. And I just wanted you guys to know you don't have to spend a ton of money to have a good Christmas. I feel so festive just with the naked tree and the lights, and I had that last year as well. But basically you don't have to vomit all over Christmas to have a good time or to feel festive, because Christmas is a feeling, and what matters the most is all the things you cannot buy, which is love and happiness, etc, etc. And as the saying goes, it's who's around the tree and not what's under the tree. So with all that being said, guys, happy 1st of December. I hope you're all feeling festive. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you did. I might put the Christmas tree up in the kitchen. We've got a hot chocolate bar to decorate. We've got the hallway and the boot room to do, and probably a few more bits that I just can't think of right now. So hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.